Hello there! Between my Vietnamese legendary singer podcasts, I will show you how to make tea from actual fruit or leaves. Today is mulberry and cinnamon tea. If you love sweet, this is your cup of tea. You don't even need to add honey because all the sweetness is from the mulberry. I live in California and I don't see this type of mulberries in a market. Maybe one could buy it at an organic store. And you know what I think about organic veggies and fruit if you visit my webpage. Well, you could use fresh mulberry or dry mulberry. I prefer the dry one since I have the mulberry tree and it's loaded with fruit every year. I don't even water them a lot. Okay, first wash your mulberry with water. Add 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Soak it good for 15 minutes to flush out tiny bugs. Take it out and put it in a natural food dryer like this one for 3 to 5 days, depending on the quantities that you have. It should look like this, completely dry. Again, soak 2 cups of mulberry in baking soda and water for a good 10 minutes to remove those tiny critters. Mulberry fruit is extraordinarily sweet. It's an invitation for bugs. Could you blame them? Add 6 cups of water. If you use a machine dryer, you toss the dry mulberry in a pot of water. Bring it to boil and turn your gas range very low. Add a stick of cinnamon bark and let the pot cook for a good 2 to 3 hours. The color should look like my cup of tea. Sometimes the tea might be too sweet. Just add a bit of hot water, adjusting to your taste. Or squeeze a bit of lemon in the cup. The citrus will enhance the flavor. And you could put your mulberry tea in a refrigerator and drink it later. The coolness will counteract the sweetness. BTW, my cholesterol was so high. I drank this tea for months and beheld my cholesterol came down. Of course, I also cut back on egg yolks and other cholesterol food too. If you don't want to reduce these types of food, then just drink your medicine so that way you could eat whatever. The second way of making this tea is from fresh mulberries. I use 2 cups of ripe mulberries with 2 cups of water, plus 1 cinnamon bark. The cooking method is the same way as the first one. Remember to simmer those mulberries. It needed to cook for hours or so the tea would absorb the sweetness of mulberry and cinnamon flavor. Guarantee you will love it. See you next time for another tea time. Bye, tea lovers.